Tom Smith. I'm the administrator of the York County West Nile Virus Program. Today we're going to demonstrate some sources that people have around their homes that would collect water and then end up producing mosquitoes, and then share with what people can do to basically eliminate mosquitoes by getting rid of this water. So anything here that collects water, we would actually take a sample of so people can see what the larvae look like. And what people don't realize, it doesn't matter how polluted the water is, mosquito larvae can still live there because they actually breathe air at the surface. They don't have gills like fish and other aquatic insects do. And other things like this tarp, there are things that float on the water that people would just think are specks of dirt. And they actually are what the mosquito eggs are like. They actually lay their eggs as a raft. Anywhere from 200 to 300 mosquitoes can actually be in one egg raft. So to most people it just looks like dirt on the water, when in fact it's actually mosquito eggs. With the light and see the mosquito larvae, yes, when they get disturbed they'll actually move to the bottom, so that way any predator can't get them from the surface of the water. In a pond or natural habitat area, you'll have ducks, other aquatic insects that will actually feed on mosquito larvae. Unfortunately, nothing else from nature participates and feeds on mosquito larvae in these containers. That's why one source like this, a bucket or a tire, can produce thousands of mosquitoes. And if people can just take something like that, turn it over and store it like in a shed or somewhere where it won't collect water, then it won't be a problem anymore for mosquitoes. It's very simple. We turned over the bucket. So anything like, if there's anything that holds a tarp, they need to make sure that the tarp is draped over it so it doesn't collect any pools of water. Many people use tarps to cover things in their yard, maybe yard equipment, wood piles, things like that. And so that's all it takes is one rain event to kick off mosquitoes. People turn around and have watering cans sitting out, so anything like that needs to be stored upside down if it's outside. Other bags and containers, they need to make sure it doesn't hold water. So it just needs to be stored some way. And again, that's something they probably want to put inside. We have other people that will turn around and feed outdoor cats, and they'll actually leave these pans around, and so they end up becoming a mosquito problem also. So the best thing people can do is make sure they're bringing them inside, or at least turning them upside down. And then like with the wheelbarrow, something like this is just a matter of taking it and turning it upside down. And with these, it's actually best to store them upright like this, because otherwise the lip that's for reinforcement will end up collecting water also and end up being a mosquito problem. Anything that is a container that will collect water, people need to make sure that it's emptied out, turned upside down, or stored inside. If you do that, that will eliminate mosquitoes. People, if they're going outdoors, something, hiking into an area that they know has mosquitoes, there are a variety of repellents that are available, and they need to make sure that it's labeled as such to repel mosquitoes. Other things that if people have an ornamental pond, something at home, a water feature, and it's a mosquito issue, they can actually buy mosquito dunks at many garden and home centers, and this will actually treat that source for 30 days. These are very inexpensive. And then finally, if people have concerns where mosquitoes may be coming from somewhere else in their neighborhood, they can buy products where they can spray their own yards. They do need to follow the instructions on these, as these pesticides can be harmful to other beneficial insects such as bees. So again, read the label, and this will help reduce your mosquito problems. Another recommendation, if you're just trying to sit outside on a deck or a patio, take an electric fan with you and have that operating. Mosquitoes don't like the wind, and that will help keep them away.